Round Hill nailed it with Chef Libby and Chef Roland, who are going to make a treat for you today, and you get to try it at home. Send in your photos, and we'll vote on who nailed it. Have fun.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Libby. How are you doing? Today we're going to be making two things. We're going to be making an Easter crumb cake, and we're going to be making angel wings, which is like a cookie. These are both two very simple desserts to make with your family, make with your kids. They're great to make for breakfast, for dinner, for a dessert, or just to give to one of your neighbors. It starts with a cake mix, a classic yellow Dunkin' Hines cake mix. We have that in our hands, so we're going to pour our cake mix in here. We're going to make it according to the instructions on the back of the box. We're going to dump everything in there. We're going to add 1 cup of water, and there's a 1/3 cup of oil in here as well. Right? You got it? Dump it all in. Good. Then we're going to add 3 eggs, which we pre-cracked right here. We're going to put those in. And then we're going to start mixing with our spatula. So you can do this by hand, or you can do it with a blending machine if you like. So in the beginning, start slow for 1 minute, 30 seconds or so. And then you're going to take your whip, and for 2 minutes, you're going to whip your batter in here. How's it going, Liv? A little lumpy? All right. So you can take that out now, and you can use this whip for 2 minutes. It's a little thin, right, Liv? The more you mix it, the more those little lumps come. All right, so we just finished mixing this for 2 minutes. Now we're going to decide, this one mix fits exactly in a 9 by 13 tin. You can buy these in the grocery store. You can even buy them that they come with a lid. So if you're making this to give to someone, you can put it in here, and then later on we'll cover it. I put a paper on the bottom, or you can grease and flour the bottom of your tray. Now that we have our tray, I'm going to use these. Libby's going to cook hers in an appropriate tray. I'm going to try it in an 8-inch, 9-inch pie dish. Alright, so you're going to pour it in. Good, all of it. You can scrape it out. Our oven is preheated to 350 degrees. And the trick with this is we are going to bake the cake first for about 20 minutes. We're going to bake it fully. Then we're going to take our crumb topping that we're going to make next and apply our crumb topping on afterwards and bake it for an additional 15 minutes. Good, how's it going, Liv? Oh, that's perfect. All right, that's good. I'm going to spread it out nice and even. We have our cakes in the oven right now. They're baking. They should be done in about 15-20 minutes. And right now we're going to make the streusel topping. This is a crumb topping. You can use it on pies. You can use it on a cobbler. Anytime you need a crumb topping, this is the go-to recipe for crumb topping. So we're going to take 3 cups of flour, which I have measured out here. Libby, you want to show them in your bowl? You've got the flour in your bowl. Good, good, good. All right, I'm going to put mine in there. I'm going to add the sugar. Here we have 1 cup of sugar. I did half brown sugar and half regular sugar. We're going to put it in there, mix it a little bit together. I need to add a little bit of cinnamon. If you like cinnamon, put a little more. If you want less, put a little less. I add just a teaspoon of vanilla extract in there. And then we have 3 of these sticks of butter right here. We're going to pour all that melted butter. The butter is melted. We're going to pour into our mixture. So you can pour it in. And here comes the fun part. You're going to start to mix this by hand, just till it crumbs up. Make sure the butter isn't too hot when you do this. Just lightly melted. And as this cools off a little bit, when the cake comes out and we're going to put the topping on, we're just going to sort of sprinkle little bits of topping on. If you refrigerate this for a few minutes, it'll be easier to make into little balls. You want to show them your mix? Perfect. Well done. While our cake is still baking, we're going to show you the next thing we're going to make. We're going to make elephant ears, or actually they're called angel wings. They look exactly like this. It's just a little cookie out of puff paste. pastry and sugar, but they're a lot of fun to make, and they are delicious when they come out of the oven. So what we're going to do is we're just going to buy a package of frozen puff pastry at your grocery store, and we're going to roll it in sugar. We're going to douse it with sugar, and then take our rolling pin, ready, Lib? And we're going to roll it out. A little bit on each side. You have to get a nice big square. It's 12 inches long because we're going to be folding the puff pastry to get it ready to shape into the angel wings. How you doing over there, Lib? Awesome. And then ready, Lib? I'm going to have you fold, fold one small fold about 1.5 inches at the top, 1.5 inches at the bottom, then another 1.5 inches, and another 1.5 inches. Well, I'm going to have you go a little bigger. Sorry, you did a nice, can I switch you over for 1 second? So, we're going to go like that. You get it? You're going to go one like that, one like that. So you're going to do 3 folds like that, and fold it over. After that, we're going to take a knife. We're going to cut the end off because we can't use that. We're going to cut little strips about maybe 1/4 of an inch wide. So it's going to look like that, and they're going to be 1/4 inch wide. Good job, Lib. We just finished putting our elephant ears, our angel wings on a pan. We spread them out because they're going to explode out a little bit, like this. They're going to get about this big. And we're going to put them in a nice hot oven, 425 degrees. We're going to put them in there for about 5 minutes until they just start to get golden brown. We'll show you that. And then we're going to flip them and then take them out 5 minutes later. Cake is out of the oven now, fully baked, nice and firm. We're going to take the topping we made earlier. We have here, and we're going to sprinkle it on top. You might have bigger pieces, but you can break it up and just keep putting it around. You showed them your cake, right, Libby? Good, good? Perfect. Once this is all covered, we are going to place it back in the oven at 350 degrees for about another 15 minutes. And this will sort of firm up the crumb topping. Thank you, everyone. We hope you nailed it. These are our angel wings, and here are our crumb cakes. They both came out fantastic. We hope you enjoy it for the Easter holiday, and happy Easter.